Okay, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. Double honors to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone, who do well and teach well and are the true leaders of Israel today. Shalom to the hopeful elect in your eye can pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity, making your calling and election sure, man. Hey, shalom, shalom. How a single IT update caused global havoc. Okay. And when you watch the movie Leave the World Behind, they show you how fragile this infrastructure really is when it comes to the power grid and things of that sort. And we know that Esau, Edom, 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter and the 11th verse, for we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. And also we read the book of Psalms, it says that the sword, right, the wicked, which is the Lord's sword, right, the Most High uses these Edomites, these elites, to push these different buttons, right, closing off the internet, closing off, the food supply, so on and so forth, to bring in, judgment. Okay, and I'm gonna let this play out because this happened, immediately. This happened out of nowhere, man, quick. Just as the scriptures say, man, it shall take you as unawares. For when they shall say peace and safety. Right? When everything is cool and chill, things are going to just switch up just like that. And this is an election year, so, prepare for more, they said at the beginning of this year, prepare for more black swan events, which a black swan event is an unprecedented event that causes a lot of, how would you say, disruption. Okay? So let me let this play.
Widespread Microsoft outage.
And the reason why I touch up on this is mainly for the fact that it made me think of, the famine of the word more than anything. I'm going to make this quick. It made me think more of the famine of the word than anything. Right? Going on the internet, going on YouTube, trying to search up these videos, trying to search up these breakdowns. The Most High is going to close this thing. And when you read the book of Ezekiel, the Most High says that he's going to cleave the tongues. He's going to cleave the tongues of our mouth to the roof of our mouth. Salakia. Something to that effect. He's going to cleave our tongues to the roof of our mouths. There we go. Meaning we're not going to be able to talk to you, and we shall not be a reproof unto you anymore. We're not going to be able to reprove you no more. We're not going to be able to break down the precepts unto you no more. We're not going to be able to teach you no more on what you need to do in order to gain salvation, and so on and so forth. We're not going to be able to do that no more. And this can be the start of it, man. The blackouts, going on YouTube, trying to search up a camp session, a breakdown on this, a breakdown on that. No more. You got to know somebody. And not just got to know somebody, you got to know somebody that's of the elect. On top of that, someone that has 100% doctrine, which we believe through faith, the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone have it. So let me let this play out, man, and just
Microsoft outage triggered chaos for millions of businesses and
right.
For millions of businesses.
This blackout caused a lot of chaos for millions of businesses
and
institutions, right? Because the scriptures do say that the grinding shall cease, meaning work, and this is a perfect way to do it.
American Airlines and Delta grounded all flights, leaving passengers stranded and planes empty on the tarmac. 911 lines were down in several...
911 lines were down? What does that sound? Like the purge coming up? For there shall be sedition among men? Okay.
States and hospital systems
crashed. You got people that are dependent on these hospitals, and what happens if they shut it down?
Crashed across the U.S. American cybersecurity company CrowdStrike has admitted to the error after they pushed out an update that shut down Windows computers, saying they've identified and isolated the issue and rolled out a fix. A widespread...
And this was just, the Lord showing us, man, that this is going to get serious quick, right? Whether it was CrowdStrike, whether it was, not, doesn't matter, man. This was just a, test to show you people how quick the Lord can just flip this script around, man. And really how quick the Lord's going to shut off this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. This is a time-sensitive truth, bro. when a blackout hits, your phone shuts off or your internet doesn't work out of nowhere. Your phone may still ring, whatever. The internet doesn't work no more. Your lights all shut off, and you don't know the precepts, you don't know the scriptures. Guess what? You're assed out, man. You're gonna be those foolish virgins in the book of Matthew, the 25th chapter, that didn't stack up on the oil. And guess what? You're gonna get caught up out here. You're gonna be killed in all these different types of ways and mannerisms, bro. Jacob Show was gonna be like a time never before, right? All these different, societies, when they collapsed, they didn't have the citizens armed up as we have them now here in America. So let me just get this precept, man. Amos 8 and 11. I'm not planning on making this too long. This is also a good precept, Ecclesiastes 12th chapter, showing you that, right, what happened, the Delta Airlines got shut off, right, and these different, businesses were, affected by it. Right, that goes into right here, man. Just read it real quick. Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Right, you're going to have a few workers because a lot of them are going to be, asked out. No internet, no servers, can't use it, okay? And the main important thing, man, is not having this truth, bro. Let me highlight it real quick. That's the most important thing. You need to have this truth with you. Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, power, Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor of thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. And they shall wander from sea to sea, showing you the importance of this truth. They shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst, man. Okay? This is what's getting ready to happen. Read the book of Matthew, the 25th chapter, on those that didn't stack up on that oil. And it likens them unto virgins. Okay? Let me just get it, man. Fuck it. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom, right, Yahushai. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. And they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. You're an Israelite. You this truth. Whatever. So on. You know your own little knowledge, but you have no oil with you. You're not really retaining this thing. You're not really in this thing for you. Just lackadaisical, right? The scriptures talk about, woe to them that are settled on their lease. Meaning you're just chilling. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps, putting it off from day to day, making their lessons, reading, right, so on and so forth. While the bridegroom tarried, Yahushai, they all slumbered and slept. Okay, you have those that weren't taking no wine with them, or no oil with them. You have those that were taking oil with them. And at midnight, at a time they didn't expect, there was a cry made. Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there not be enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. And they're like, okay. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Those that were already prepared for the Lord to come, right? The scriptures say, blessed is he that so finds so doing when the Lord returned, meaning the work. When he so finds so doing the work when the Lord returned, because guess what? You already have your oil with you. And when the Most High comes, you're going to be a part of the elect, you're going to make it. But those that are going to wait till the last moment to go try to, get this truth, guess what? You're not going to make it. The door's going to be shut on you. Afterward came also those other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. And he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour when the Son of Man cometh. We could have been one of those brothers, in these airlines, not knowing when we're going to get back. You could have been one of these people. And just like that, in the same time it happened, not realizing that it was going to be that same day that you're going to have to cash out on your works, faith, and belief, man. So that's how I seen it, man. I seen it, more so than anything, the famine of the word coming up, as well as, them ushering in, right, the famine, real famines and different, plagues with these different blackouts, because the blackout is going to disrupt the food and the grocery store, is going to disrupt GPSs when it comes to these trucks, right? These semi trucks and boats and so on and so forth, man. So yeah, these blackouts, they come with a lot of, it comes with a lot of things that you can touch upon. But the main thing that was in my head, man, was the famine of the word, man, not having this truth in that time. So with that, man, I don't want this lesson was edifying. I want to close out by giving all praises. I didn't go to our power Yahweh, but Hashem, Yahweh, Shabbat, Hashem,